We're gonna go and talk about skipper zones and humpback zones. So this area right here is your zone. We've done less of this than most of the other modes, so a quick couple of refreshers. Number one, the places that you really need to control on this map are the places that have access to painting the zone. That's gonna be where I'm at right now, and then up here. These are the two ways into the zone. You can see that this area right here, this call out is statue, particularly where I'm standing relative to it right now. This is statue right here. This space right here blocks access to the zone from basically any place else. If I come to statue right here and I drop in this direction, this often gives me access to the backside of the enemy team. They're usually going to be maybe using this wall for cover and painting in this direction. If I drop down behind them, now I can splat them while they're looking at something else. So if I ever call statue flank, that is what I'm referring to. Zones really simplifies this map, I think, because for one thing, there's not as much movement around. You don't have as much access to different parts of the map as you would in other game modes. And for another thing, the only part that matters is right there in the middle, you know? Just, can you take it from one side, or can you take it from the other, or can you pincer it from both? And those are your three ways to get onto the zone. That means that this is a very paint-intensive map, and it's also a map that is fantastic for weapons like Brellas, which can stay on the zone safely while taking fire. So, big difference here, obviously, is that you'll see the zone. There will also be some slight changes to the map, to things like how much cover you have. You can see there is now a pillow down in the bottom of mid, right here. So this can be used in dire situations, like you really don't want to be on the zone. Maybe you're here using this for cover, but even then, this is scary, because them peeking around this corner, they see you before you see them. You can't really peek around the corner by tilting your camera. So I can't peek around this corner very easily, but if I come over here, because of the angle it's at, I can see everyone all the way up the zone, even from back here where I'm basically invisible. So using this as cover probably isn't the way to go, and using this as cover definitely isn't the way to go, because now you're even more in the open, you know? Their backliners are probably going to position maybe like right here behind this wall. And so if you're standing out in the open here, they're just gonna find their shots and tear you up from there. So as a frontliner, I usually like to approach the zone from over here. You can't paint this side of the wall or this side of the wall, but the back side of the wall you can paint up. And then from here, you can, you know, be behind cover, but also be surveying everything. You can see I'm looking on the camera. And then whenever I think it's safe to drop down, I can just get onto zone from here. And now I'm in the middle of the zone, where I might have a little bit of a height advantage, and I might be able to use this cover a little bit more effectively than if I'm standing like right here. If you're attacking from the top, you want to make very good use of this cover right here. And if you're not making much headway and you think that they're stationed on, you know, this side or on this side, then you can use the statue flank to try and get down behind them. Just be careful you don't fall in the water. You know, you can't just walk straight off. You have to jump towards the platform over here. And then you can do exactly the same thing if you want to get back onto the zone. You can paint up the back of their cube here. That's not actually what it's called, but I don't remember calling it anything, so I'll call it the cube. And you can get back onto the zone the same way. Make sure that in situations where we lose the zone, we're not just trying to rush back in and take it one by one, that we are sitting back, painting for specials, and having one or two of them ready to go as soon as we push in for it. Humpback is also a pretty scrappy map. It doesn't take very long to get to the zone from spawn, and so you can expect that there's going to be fighting pretty frequently. Here we are in the middle, so you can see it's just a rectangle around the middle, but notice also that it's very curved. So from here, you can look on the screen, I can barely see him, and I can definitely barely shoot him. So what a shorter range weapon will love to do is work around this edge here. What I've just painted, sorry. Work here, because you can very easily, oh shoot, someone's there, I'm gonna duck back down and not be visible to them. So let's talk about the lockout situation. So what I'm gonna do as soon as we get the zone capped is, unless there is danger coming from over there, where I just threw a bomb is called bunker, unless there's danger from over in that direction, over the top of that, which is a pretty strong defensive spot, I'm going to immediately jump across this way. So you've got to paint up right there on what's called wing. This is right wing. Right pit is underneath it. So I'm painting right pit. Now I'm painting right wing. If you paint right wing and then jump across, you can get into your opponent's base. Now, it's risky because, you know, especially right here, this is a choke point. So you need to use this cover well to be able to make it in and maybe duck behind this as you're coming in, or get onto this slope so it's harder for them to hit you or something like that. But once you're here and you've got a position like underneath them, it's hard for them to see you're here, and you'll often just get a lot of easy splats because, oh hey, someone dropped right there. Splat. So this right here is where you want to go if you're trying to lock them out. This is a powerful frontline position.
I like this spot down here too.
Oh yeah, right under here. This is kind of good for ambushes. Usually, the idea with splat zones is that you want it to take as long as possible for them to get back to the zone. Like, if you have it, you want those points sticking down for as long as possible. So the further back you can possibly push them, the better. Because even if they just splat you and walk all over you, it'll still take them an extra couple of seconds to get to the zone, and that extra couple of seconds is like 5 or 6 points. That's the theory behind it. You basically want to extend your zone of control as far forward as possible while you're holding, so that, you know, sometimes if the fight is scrappy and it's not super conclusive, even if you get flushed off of their plat, the rest of your team might now be able to hold down here in, say, so this area right here is their trench. It's a very dangerous place to be, but it can be an interesting place to shark if you're a frontliner. Like, Ninja Squid makes this a little bit safer to be in. It's just you have no height advantage on anybody. Like, anyone can just drop on you from up over the top, and now you're in trouble. So you gotta be careful with that. Another place that you could potentially shark is on their bunker if you're able to take control of that. Like, you sit maybe right behind here, and you can drop off down to here if you want to, or you can use this wall as cover on the left if you want to, and it's you know, you're not going to lose too much positioning by going either way. So this can be a place that you hold. You also see a lot of people get pushed back here and to try and use this corner defensively, but I recommend against this because you don't have access to the zone very quickly from here. Like, if I'm on bunker, I can turn around and I'm actually painting some of the zone. But from over here, I need to push all the way through pit, lose height advantage, and then come back up to get to the zone. So that's usually less favorable. You probably want to be dropping down, getting out of there, or maybe jumping out if you're forced back there.
I have baller again.
All right, let's go.
Bubble. All right, I'm bubbling.
Oh, they took out the baller.
Great use of the bubbles. So the bubbles are a fantastic retake special, and the way that you use them there was fantastic. You threw them in slightly different directions. You made it so that they were landing over the bombs I was throwing, so that they were going to go off quicker. Lots of good stuff there. All right.
Oh,
so
I see! My brothers! Got one.
That's 2 down. 1 got flung over. What? What just happened? Okay, we just need to hold for a couple points, and we're good. Okay.
No.
One of them DC'd. Figures.
No.
Hey, that was after. That was after we started coming back, all right?
It was.
Yep, sir. Sorry, legally speaking, this is going to have to be considered a rage quit, so we're going to have to penalize you for all of the points. The trick with the Trislosher is that you need to use your brain to get in position so that you don't have to use your brain.
All you have to do, so me and my friends, we play a lot of FPS games, and we have one call out which works for every single FPS game, and it works on every single position, no matter where they are. It's called Weird Spot. You say, they're Weird Spot, and you immediately know that wherever you would expect them to least be, that is where they are. And that is how I play this weapon.
Quad blob, okay.
Oh my God, seriously.
Quad blob.
What is with these gimmick teams?
So
It may be blob blobbers, but now they're bomb lobbing.
we need a cap now. Throw bombs on zone to get them off if we need to. Okay, that worked. And by get on the zone, by the way, I mean, like, paint the zone, but don't actually physically be standing on the zone.
Mm-hmm.
If you go down, you're going to paint the zone for the enemy.
I got 6 bubbles out, dude. Wasn't enough.
Yeah, all 4 of my ballers just got Absolutely destroyed.
Ah, jeez.
Use it from cover, like treat it like it's still a normal weapon, so that you're approaching with a healthier baller by the time you
Right.
get it to where you want it to explode. Strafing in the opposite direction of where you were going is always going to throw a blobber off, because they have to completely predict what direction you're going. Like they have to lead their shots.
They were like putting 3 on us, so that like there was no real safe spot to walk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord!
I want you to be putting yourself in situations where you learn when to disengage from. Holy crap! 3 brellas. What? Come on. Really good zone take back special. Like that tent does not get to exist on the
Got one with it.
on the zone if he stays on there. The booyah bomb with their own paint. What keeps that's what gives us the ability to catch. Oh my god.
Oh! Getting big splats on the zone. Oh, got behind their shield. Oh, this is bad. I feel bad
Oh my
for
gosh.
him.
I don't at all. After what we've been going through so far today.
Once we already have zone.
Oh shoot, booyah bomb. Oh man.
So if they don't have zone and they're flanking left, like, just deal with them when you need to deal with them, and otherwise let them. Okay.
B.
Alright.
I use it when they push
Ooh.
again.
There was someone right underneath there, Andre. And if you had put a couple sloshes down, I probably would have been able to win the fight.
I didn't even see them.
I didn't play it super well myself, but like, if there's something going on around you, you know, you want to be relevant to it. You want to be a factor, so that you create a zone they can't be in, and the fight is easier for everybody.
Oh.
Okay, there's the Capro underneath. On the right,
We're
on the right.
just
Thank you.
trading
Good.
booyah bomb.
There you go. See, that was really good, Andre. Got
My
2.
gosh.
That should be it.
Easy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Just gotta be more aware so I can help out my team.
Andre getting those splats out.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh, shucks.
Mikey, did you say you were gonna go get a new weapon?
I was thinking about it. What if like I do have the Aerospray MG?
Which, I mean, if you're going to use that weapon, you never should, but if you're going to, Zones is the place to do it. So, Mikey, your playstyle on that weapon is going to be Shark near the danger zone, but not in it. Throw a whole bunch of bombs. Just be always throwing bombs as sufficiently that you don't run out of ink, of course. And then as soon as we do have control, you're painting everything we have control of so that you can get armor. Your job is to be an armor bot, basically. An armor bot that zones them really hard with your bombs and then paints the crap out of everything so that we're able to push in together.
Gotcha.
Hey! Oh my god!
Jeez, all these hammers.
Come on!
Man,
Well,
They've got an E-liter and a Hydra and a Dynamo, so everything is going to be long range. Watch out for the Dynamo because it can slosh up and over the sides. Yeah, okay. Okay, the Hydra and the E-liter are both watching me. And they just used their entire charge on doing that, so they're going to get splatted now. Good armor. That helped us push in.
Nice.
I'm going to push around and go
E-liter
for...
far left.
Yep, I'm on him, and he's down, as is the Hydra. Machine dropped on me in their trench, which was a mistake, and then I got them. Hydra did a thing, I suppose. You know what, Sam? The Hydra and the E-liter are each a backline and a half, so it's triple backline. They're all incredibly short range. Like that's a backline end zap right there. Ready to push in bottom? Let's go. Got one.
Almost had that roller.
He's
They're
weak.
like
Got
in
him.
our spawn
All right.
currently.
Great work, Andre. Got another one. There's one top side. Ah. Thought I was going to go down there, and I didn't. That was awesome. Good job, everybody. Way to work together there. On
Wait,
my ouch.
connection unstable?
Yeah, the funny thing is, like, he can still talk to us, so it's clearly not the internet.
that's
I
really
don't
weird.
know what it is. It happens
It's
so
Nintendo.
often. It's just Splatoon.
Oh, Nintendo.
Andre, are you here?
Yes, I'm distracted because somebody's knocking on the door.
Good job, guys. You won a 2v4. You feel good about yourselves. Going in with Inkjet. We need to get zone cap pretty soon. Got one.
Got one. Rain cloud coming out to defend.
All right, there's one more on zone right now. I think it's the Anzap.
I'm
Their
defending
bottom
top.
side, I hit him twice. Got him, and there's a jump to him that I should be able to get as well.
I'm gonna be tense missiles coming out.
Whoa, brush on me. Hello. That escape right there
Trade
is
again with the Anzap.
a good way to
Yes.
get out of that. We just got to go in from top side. It's the only way to get in fast enough now.
Oh boy.
Got one.
Got cloud coming down.
Please neutralize. Dang it.
Oh, I was trying so hard.
No.
I think I traded with Pushkin.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Nice.
Two down.
There we go. There we go. Let's get zone. There's one on zone still.
He's
I hit him
fighting.
once. I got him.
Watch out for that bomb.
One in their
One go
bunker.
Right.
Oh, he's so weak.
Point.
And he tried it again. One on zone with baller.
Rain coming on point.
Got the baller. That was the fastest cap back I've seen in a long
I had
time.
rain ready to go. I knew it was coming. All right. Let's get back in.
Got one. Got two. Got three. There's map mode. It's tower control, pit, and triggerfish.